Hey guys, what's up? It's Virgo's Visions, or more well known as Galactic Girl. I hope you guys all had an amazing Virgo season. I tried to get started on this channel, but with the eclipse there was just way too much going on. If you're a Virgo watching this, I'm sure you can relate. But now that things are settling down, I could feel myself retreating a little bit and wanting to go back into the cave, which is the topic of today's video. It's all about the cave, which is in the Hermit archetype, the Hermit tarot card. They talk about going into the cave, which essentially to me is about a necessary period of retreat or withdrawal from the world's relationships. Obviously you can't really go into the cave because we have to work, but still, even at work, you still kind of can go into the cave. And let me know if you guys can relate to this, because I definitely have this within me as a Virgo, this desire to retreat, and this can be a bit of a difficult personality aspect to deal with and for people around me in my life, because I can tend to run away. So that's why I'm trying to bring this to your guys' attention. If you have this in your personality and you're just like haven't been able to put words to it, I like to call it going into the cave. But it's basically a withdrawal from the outer world for the purpose of activating the unconscious mind. So yeah, you basically go into the inner world, and whatever's in the inner world, there's something that needs to be tended to. And I have also gone through periods in my life where I've neglected the inner world, and then my outer world just falls to pieces. So I really just want to encourage you guys, if you feel the desire to go into the cave, to retreat, to withdraw, to maybe hold more space for yourself, I highly encourage this, because as Virgos, we all want to be of service to the people around us and of service to our community. But when the cave calls you, you just have to answer the call. And you have to understand that when you go into the cave, it's usually to bring about something beneficial to the world. So for me personally, I view going into the cave as like a selfless thing, because I know that whatever I can bring up from the unconscious or the subconscious mind and bring it and make it conscious by that period of withdrawal, then it's totally worth taking some time away, because I know that whatever I find in the subconscious or the unconscious, that I can make use of it. And that's the point of this channel, is to make use of what I've been able to find by going it within, whether that be through meditation or intuitive ideas, or taking time to spend time with myself in my own inner world. And this is also, like, if you have an intuitive, introverted personality, you may need to do this a lot as well. It's not always related to Virgo, but people with Virgo have this, and people with intuitive, introverted personalities have this. They have this kind of inner world where they see things that maybe not everyone sees it the way that they do. For me, I know my inner world is very active and very imaginatory, because I've studied that's the kinds of things that I study and that I like. So to me, it's always fun and it's always fascinating. And if I neglect my inner world, then my outer world also gets neglected, because I can't act the way that I would like to be acting in the outer world if I'm neglecting my inner world. But yeah, a period of passive withdrawal can enrich our lives by allowing things inside to awaken. So, you know, dormant parts of your personality can awaken, or new insights can awaken, or new ideas, or, you know, maybe some self-reflection, some like healing, something healing could come up during this time of withdrawal. And I really just encourage you guys to take the time to go into the cave to see what can be brought forward. And for me, when it gets cold, I guess that's the timing of this video, is it's starting to get cold and I could feel myself wanting to go into hibernation a little bit. And that's just, you know, my instinctual hermit. Like, I'm going into the cave, it's getting cold, it's time for me to put my hoodies back on, and it's time for me to spend some time in my inner world and in my inner mind. So I just want to put this out there for you guys. If you Virgos are struggling with setting those boundaries with other people, it's tricky, it can be difficult, but you know, people that are meant for you will understand. And, you know, explaining it in this way, like, hey, I'm doing this to better serve everyone around me, because if I don't take care of my inner mind, then my outer reality is not taken care of. And, you know, real ones will understand the space that you need. And yeah, just, it's a hard thing to express, but it's really important to learn how to set those boundaries as a hermit. And I also want to see what you guys are bringing forward right now. I feel like there's lots of energy out there in the world, and very creative energy and very fast energy. So I'm gonna put this out there for you guys. Go ahead and comment if you guys have been finding anything in the cave, or if it's time for you to go into the cave, or if maybe, you know, you're still ready to be participating in the real world and a real present and focused, or from a present and focused point of view. Really present in the earth, rather than the cave is a little bit more, it's very mental, a little bit more spacey. So yeah, I hope you guys like this content. If you can relate, let me know. Let's get that Virgo community built in the comments, and we can all support each other.